With Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Joining us from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. And this matchup with the Pacers, their first meeting of the season.
They won the season series last year, and on paper, it looks like they should do it again.
Timeout called, the Hornets. Real treat in store for us tonight, folks. We get to see two teams with some of the best young talent in the NBA, Grant.
I mean, you said it best. I mean, these teams and their players, they have a lot of runway in front of them. So you get a glimpse of the league's future here. With the wealth of potential on both sides, these are teams that figure to be contenders for years to come.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take two from the free throw line. That one on Giddey.
Boy, Pascal Siakam can put a ton of pressure on the defense. This guy has a physicality that you love.
And now it seems Siakam is in his prime. How do you see his place in the league, Grant?
Well, I really like him, but he seems to be an elite second option. Not sure if you want to build an entire offense around him, but certainly has proven to be an important piece to a championship-level team.
Yeah, you love how LaMelo uses the contact to get to the line. This guy's IQ on the offensive end is something else. I think the first thing that strikes you when you watch LaMelo ball is the flair and the vision he has for passing the basketball. So much so, guys, consider the second youngest star to ever hit 700 career assists. The first, LeBron James.
Now here's Ball. Count it.
Wow, the agility to beat the contact. Such a clever move by LaMelo Ball.
Now Morant. Pass to DiVincenzo. And he starts out with a miss in this one. It's been so impressive how quickly LaMelo Ball has adapted to NBA play, Doris.
Well, from the outset, B.A., he has looked like he has belonged. This guy distinguished himself amongst his class of rookies. And consider now, it's really about refining point guard skills, continuing to be consistent as a perimeter shooter. Point guard position has a lot of responsibility.
Here's Bridges. The shot off that time. Hunter with some nice D. Now here's Ball. The kick to Hunter. Back to Ball. And that one's long.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Siakam the screen. Morant with the bucket.
Wow, they finally get it to go down on their fourth try.
Ball with it. Lets it fly. That shot, no good. So Indiana will take it the other way. Up top, DiVincenzo. Uses the glass on the layup.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
And not many teams have as solid a piece to build around as the Hornets do with LaMelo Ball.
LaMelo clearly is a guy who has incredible confidence, incredible vision and passing ability. When you look at his ability to make the game easy for the players around him, and sometimes in transition to make those elite athletes look incredibly special, he is a guy that you would enjoy playing with.
And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. Indiana leading. Pass to Bridges. DiVincenzo with it. A minute 50 left to play in the first. Up top, Giddey. Back to Ball. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Ball's got 5.
Well, you have got to be impressed with Josh Giddey's awareness of where his teammates are at all times.
Morant into the lane.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
Pass to Morant. Here's Bridges. It's deflected. Outside Hunter. Ball right side. Charlotte gets it back. Second chance shot. Here's Bol. The kick out to Ball. They set a pick. Driving in. And there's the lob. Boy, they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but still coming up empty.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Here's Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Miles Bridges up in the air above the rim. That is a show. Look out below.
Pass to Hunter. It could go. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall.
Well, you have to love what Tucker did there defensively. Shows the fundamentals and intent.
The Pacers, 10.
Good to have you with us on this Easter Sunday. We're ready for more of the NBA on 2K Sports. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Indiana.
They've been in rhythm from the in-between area, just keeping things simple and taking what the D gives them.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
The great read between those 2 guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These 2 teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Pass to Batum. Back to Simons. Now Jackson. Batum with it. Inside. Here's Nembhard. To the inside. Stolen by Jackson. And they're on the run. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Pascal Siakam's play had dipped for a while after he got the big bag. He said, it was like, you got the max contract, but are you the guy? That's something I really struggled with. But there's still another level that I can get to, and I see myself as an all-star, and there's a lot more to unleash. Brian?
Yeah, just now entering his prime, Allie. Thank you. And here's Simons outside. Drains the triple. Simons has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Guys, you think about the Indiana Pacers, a team that has had several coaching changes of late, and obviously that kind of inconsistency has no doubt played a part in their recent struggles.
Here's Azubuike. Oh, and Jackson with the block. And he's able to get it back. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Pass to Jackson. Now Batum. And Metu pulls it down. Well, the Pacers hired Rick Carlisle as their coach for the second time, by the way, in the summer of 2021.
That's exactly right, B.A. Remember, Coach Carlisle was quite successful here between 2003 and 2007. Then he moved on to be the head coach of the Dallas Mavericks for 13 years. Obviously a championship coach that 1 year with Dirk Nowitzki. I think the Pacers optimistic Coach Carlisle can help speed up this rebuild.
He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
Oh, got a piece of it. And it's the Hornets on the break. Up the floor. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. You know, one expression you hear from a lot of coaches nowadays, threatening drives. What's the value of breaking the paint?
BA, dribble penetration is so important, particularly in today's game. With the spacing and the great shooting on the perimeter, if you can get to the paint, one, you may score at the rim, but if the defense collapses, now you have an opportunity to find an open shooter from 3.
Here's Jackson, and he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Good whistle there. And you know, guys, there's one thing that may have hurt the Hornets the past few seasons, a lack of playoff experience among their core players.
And of the Hornets' top 5 scorers last season, 3 have never been to the playoffs.
And BA, that can be tough when the pressure's on. They've gotten blown out in play-in games each of the last 2 seasons, but with all their talent, they should be in the postseason soon enough.
And Ball gets it to go.
When LaMelo entered the league, his three-point shot was a little bit of a mystery, but boy, we can put that to rest. This young man can shoot it.
Here's Simons. And he dunks it down.
Oh, man, he got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Pass to Bull. The kick out to Ball. Clock at 6. Outside Hunter. Here's Giddey. It's rebounded by Indiana.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should he have moved it just one pass more?
Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. And that's an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
They set the pick. Here's Ball. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
Another lead change. Give these teams credit. They're really fighting it out.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Ooh, stolen by Smith. And stolen by Moran. Got a piece of it. They retain possession. Nice shot by DiVincenzo.
Well, brought up in an unselfish system, Pascal Siakam takes great pride keeping his teammates involved.
Here's Ball. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's on Dante DiVincenzo.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
And so Ball nails both of them.
Well, what we know is LaMelo Ball is so young, but already an all-star. The future bright with a guy who can pass it and shoot it as consistently as he can.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Indiana trailing here. A unique talent. Ja Morant has taken the NBA by storm. Grant, does Ja remind you of anyone?
Well, many people, including Paul George, have compared Ja to a young D. Rose. Yet each explosive athletes at the one position. Both Ja and Rose leading their teams at a young age as well.
Clock at 2. Bridges. That shot off the mark.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Back to Giddey. For three. And it's Ball with the three. Ball's got 17 points.
There is just such enthusiasm, such a love for the game with LaMelo. Shot after shot going down.
Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Second half rolling along. About a minute played here. Ball left side. And there's a pick. Here's Smith. Second chance effort. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. And the Hornets lead by 5. Here's Morant. Pass to Siakam. Back to Morant. Siakam the screen.
To Charlotte. Jabari Smith. First personal foul. First team foul.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Morant into the lane. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. After making the playoffs 5 years straight, the Pacers have struggled to get back to the postseason.
Yeah, you know, B.A., they're trying to go through a rebuild right now, and that's going to take some time. But the front office and coaching staff appear comfortable with this direction, knowing it might be a while before they make the playoffs again.
And stolen by Morant. Oh, and the fast break for the Pacers. Indiana again missing.
All right, time now to pick it up. You're 1 for 4, and you certainly don't want to give your opponent momentum.
Pass to Nembhard. There's a screen. Back to Reddish. From outside the arc. They get it back. Goes back up. It's good. Off the glass. He's got 6.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Here is DiVincenzo. No good on the triple.
1 for 5 has got to be a frustrating start, and they just don't look sharp right now. Can they find their offensive game?
Here's Metu. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
And the first one at the line is good. It's clear Charlotte has the pieces in place to make noise in the league for years to come.
Yeah, no question, B.A. They got one of the best young rosters in the NBA. And they're balanced. They play tremendous team basketball. Fun to watch.
And the basket by Bridges.
I'll tell you, your Miles Bridges, you take the easy shots inside when you get them.
And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. Oh, wow!
And this kind of six slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show.
The 12th overall pick back in 2018, Miles Bridges was part of a loaded lottery. Guys like Luka, Trae Young, SGA also part of that class.
Bridges hits them both. And Grant, looking at the 18 lottery, they are the future of this league.
Yes, they are. I mean, obviously, we've seen Trae and Luka play at an MVP level. Other stars like DeAndre Ayton, Triple J, SGA, really just a special group.
Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Well, Pascal Siakam showing you I can do a little bit of everything. You need an offensive rebound, a second chance opportunity, willing to do what it takes.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Oh, can't tie it up as that one misses. The Hornets with the lead. Here's Nembhard. One minute left in the third. Here's Azubuike. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to be on Miles Bridges. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
They feel like they have an advantage inside, and so far they have done an excellent job exploiting it.
You know what else has been important is they've been focused and they have gotten themselves to the line, made their free throws, doing all the little things.
Man, the defender really went after him.
And the second free throw is good.
Sometimes it's hard to believe looking at him now, but Pascal Siakam was drafted late in the first round back in 2016. Think about it. This was the 27th pick at one point.
Indiana on offense. Trailing by 2. Screen by Bridges. Pass to Simons. Now here's Jackson. Shot clock at 5. The Pacers again can't hit. And here's Ball. He's got 17. And here's Hunter. It's Kitty on the wing. Stolen by Bridges. Here's Jackson. No good on the buzzer beater. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. It's the Hornet.
34. The Pacers. 32.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. And the Hornets with possession here. 2-point game. Pass to Hunter. There's Ball with a 3. And they'll get another chance. Another miss. 6 makes, 6 misses so far.
The best way to get a clean look is with those quick hitters on the break.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Ball no good. Now Simons. Outside Tucker. Pass to DiVincenzo. Over Hunter. Can't get the go-ahead bucket. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Oh, my. That's why we had those breakaway rounds.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there. Out to DiVincenzo to take the lead. Cole grabs the board.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Simons outside. Batum sets a screen. Pass to DiVincenzo. Shot clock at 6. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Batum shot is off. Here's Charlotte. The lead is 2. They'll take on the Cavaliers at Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse after this one. It'll be the front end of a 2-game road trip. And there it is for him.
Can't ask for a better look with the game in the balance.
And it's Simons penetrating. And we're about 2 minutes into the 4th here. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
3rd personal foul. 1st team foul.
Ball outside.
Substitution. Pascal Siakam.
Pass to Bol. Back to Ball. 6 on the shot clock. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
He was getting himself to the line more consistently in the first half. We'll see if he ramps his intensity back up.
And so Ball nails both of them.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Right side Morant. Back to Siakam. Fires from deep. On target from range.
Pascal Siakam. Improvement, yes. Big-time player, no doubt.
Ball outside. Pass to Giddey. Here's the three. It's not going to go for him. So Indiana will take it the other way.
Can you say prime time player Morant? He enjoys delivering for his team in these parts of the game.
Here's Ball. Left side Giddey. Rejected by Siakam. And they get it back. Indiana trailing here. Siakam outside. Pass to DiVincenzo. Here's Morant. Puts the move on. It's blocked. Out of bounds. Pacers ball as Indiana keeps possession. Shot clock at 3. A good look from Siakam. Perfect. Right between the eyes on that one. And the Pacers lead by 1. Oh, this one has turned into an absolute nail-biter.
Yeah, at this point, you almost expect it to come down to the last possession.
And that one's good. Hold.
Well, you've got to see the whole floor. LaMelo Ball does exactly that, finds the open man.
Pass to Siakam. Count it!
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Here's Ball. The kick out to Ball. Giddey with it. Three-pointer. Oh, the trifecta!
Oh, my goodness, Josh Giddey in a big-time moment decides to knock it down.
Here's Siakam. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And if you can't force the turnover on that play, then that's not a bad foul.
Siakam hits them both.
You get the sense this guy relishes getting to the free throw line in these tough moments. You talk about clutch, this guy is it.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Now here's Ball. And there's the screen. It's in!
LaMelo Ball is never rattled. Doesn't matter how close the score or what the situation. This guy unafraid of big shots.
And the Pacers call time here. They're trailing by 2. 5 ticks left in the final quarter. Ticks left in the 4th. It's intercepted. And so the big win by Charlotte.